Testing, testing. Testing, 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 testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to St. Christ for this varsity basketball game between Fort Union and St. Christopher's.
Remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem performed by the St. Christopher's.
And here we are. St. Christopher's is 15-0 facing Fork Union, who are 0-14 on the season. This should be an easy one for the Saints. Let's see.
Yeah, definitely tale of two cities here for both these teams. Fork Union hoping to get their first win, but the Saints red hot with just 2 losses on the year.
And this is a great opportunity to get confidence for the rest of the week. Saints have a big game on Friday versus Trinity, and there will be a lot of people in attendance for that.
Yeah, it's definitely been a busy week for the Saints. They had to play Stewart last night. Now back in tonight to play Fuma, but they get a couple-day rest before they play Trinity.
And the tip is up, and the Saints control it. Your starting 5 for the Saints: Bray Burnett, Gavin Johnson, Wally Jones, Darius Gray, and Harrison Miller. Here's Johnson, gets inside, puts it up, and one! Gavin Johnson with a 3-point play early on. He'll get on the line for 1 free throw.
Foul on number 2, Joshua Landskner, his first, team's first.
Gavin makes his free throw.
Yeah, when it comes to this Saints team, definitely a lot of great shooting talent here. Brady Burnett and Stuart Cosby. Cosby starting the game on the bench for the Saints.
Here's Fuma. Shot clock at 12. Justin Canty inside, kicks it out for a three. It's no good, rebounded by Jones.
Wally definitely one of those guys the Saints are going to have to rely on here towards the end of the season. His defense has been a big X factor for them.
Here's Miller in the corner, Wally. And that'll be tipped out of bounds by Fuma. Harrison Miller will inbound to Brady Burnett. He'll launch a three. It's a little too strong. Harrison Miller skies up for the rebound. Darius Gray kicks it out to Wally. And his three is no good. And Fuma will take it. Inside is Canty. Puts it up. And that's good. Justin Canty with Fuma's first points of the game. Here's Burnett. Up to Jones. Gray finds Burnett, who pulls another three. That's just off. Canty, that's out of bounds. I'll say Fuma ball.
Another key player for the Saints tonight, Darius Gray, has had an awesome past couple of weeks playing for the Saints.
Darius Gray coming off an insane night the other night. 17 points, 22 rebounds, and 9 assists. He was really doing it all for the Saints. Here's Canty, little spin move. That's off. Darius with a rebound.
Yeah, and he really has been doing everything for the Saints and also playing some great defense.
Gray to Miller. There's Gavin Johnson inside, kicks it to Wally. He'll put up a floater, and it's good. Wally Jones making his way into the starting lineup this year. He's been very impactful on the floor for the Saints. Canty working on Darius. Here's Joshua. Puts it up. It's no good. Darius Gray with another rebound. Finds Gavin Johnson on the inside, and he puts it up for the easy bucket.
It's a really good pass from Darius. Way to find Johnson back of the paint there and get that easy lay.
Here's Joshua. Gets it to Canty in the corner for three. And that goes in. Justin Canty with a quick 5 points for Fork Union.
Yeah, definitely. Fork Union definitely is a smaller team than St. Chris, so they're going to have to rely on everyone to try to pull out this win tonight.
Gray's mid-range is no good. Fuma on the fast break. That shot is off, rebounded by Jones. Burnett will take it up, finds Harrison Miller, double teamed. That's great defense by Fuma. Here's Joshua, kicks it out. Puts up a wild shot, no good. Darius with another rebound. Wally Jones drives, gets it up, and in. It's 4 points for Wally Jones.
Fuma's going to take a timeout here and talk about some adjustments they need to make. We'll be right back with you.
And we're back, and the Saints have 5 new players on the floor. Number 5, Stuart Cosby, Elijah Brandon, Nate Roberts, Colin Johnson, and Charlie Susskind.
Yeah, and something that's really been key for the Saints is their depth, being able to sub in these guys, get them plenty of rest. Nate Roberts, a great guy backing up Darius.
And that's a contrast to Fork Union, who are very undermanned. I believe they only have 9 players on their roster. That 3 from Kamari Sutton is off. Stuart Cosby will quickly launch a 3, and it rims out, but Charlie Susskind gets the offensive board. He'll find Cosby again, kicks out to Brandon. He'll drive, puts up a mid-range, and he's fouled and one.
Fork Union's been just playing some really loose basketball tonight in terms of their fouling and offensive shooting.
That's his first team's second.
Saints will not go to the line as that foul is on the floor, but the basket will count. Elijah Brandon outside. Great ball movement by the Saints. Brandon's 3 is off, but Nate Roberts guys in for the rebound. A lot of contact, no whistle. And that's Joshua with the rebound.
When E.B. Brandon gets hot, this Saints team is even more deadly. He's definitely one of those guys that really thrives off.
Joshua drives through a nest of Saints, rims out. Unlucky there. Here's Colin Johnson out to Cosby. Roberts in the corner. Roberts puts it up.
Great ball movement there from the Saints. Charlie Susskind able to do a nice little bounce pass around the Fuma defender to get the ball to Nate Roberts for that bucket.
Here's Sutton. There's Bowen for a 3. No good. Stuart Cosby with the rebound.
If you're Fuma, you can't afford just to be taking these shots. You need to distribute the ball around, try to find a better,
and that's
make
a
better
tough
shot
bucket
selections.
by Colin Johnson. Saints taking a commanding 10-point lead early. And they hope to continue that over the course of the game. Here's Justin Canty, who had a hot start this first quarter. A lot of contact, no foul. Here's Stuart Cosby. Gets it to Roberts. To Susskind. And his bucket is good. Charlie Susskind with his first points of the game.
I really like how the Saints have been able to distribute the ball to one another this game. Really not taking many selfish shots and really just trying to find those easy buckets they've been getting all year long.
Here's Jonathan Bowen. Gets out to Canty. Canty. Joshua working on Stewart. Sutton drives, puts it up. Air ball, missed everything there. And here's Elijah Brandon. Kicks out to Cosby. Brandon, top key, jab step. Johnson. Out to Roberts. To Cosby. To Brandon for 3. And that's good. Fuma just can't seem to stop the Saints offense. And here's Bowen. Kicks out to Sutton for 3. And that's good. Nothing but net over Charlie Susskind. Elijah Brandon will hoist again. That's just off. Fighting for the rebound is Nate Roberts. They'll call a foul.
Yeah, and for Fuma to really get back into this one, what they're going to have to do is limit these offensive rebounds and start getting some takeaways here.
First team's third. At the line, shooting to number 32, Nate Roberts.
Roberts' first 3 is off, and we'll get a few more substitutions for the Saints.
Number 33, MJ Crocker.
Zach Davlin, MJ Crocker getting minutes here. And the Saints really have a, commenting on the offensive board, Saints have a size advantage basically on every position here. Roberts goes 0 for 2 at the line. Here's Sutton, trying to get it up quick. Puts it up. And that foul will be on Charlie Suskin. Sutton will go for the line for 2.
That'll be his first. At the line, shooting 2, Kamari Sutton.
Kamari Sutton at the line. 25 seconds left in this quarter.
Yeah, only 25 seconds left in the quarter, and the Saints have already scored 20. A really impressive performance so far.
Sun goes 1 for 2 at the line. Saints tipped it, kept it alive. Here's Charlie Suskin. Shot clock is off. 17 seconds left.
Yeah, Coach Jones is saying one shot. They want to slow down the pace. Just one more shot in this quarter.
Here's Nate Roberts. Drives in, loses it. Puma with a chance. 4 seconds left. And a turnover. And that'll be it. First quarter. Saints up 11 against Fork Union.
Yep, we'll be right back with you in about a minute for the second quarter. Welcome back here to Scott Gym as the Saints start the second quarter with an 11-point lead.
Jonathan Bowen into Joshua. A lot of contact, no foul. Looks like he got pushed there.
Yeah, definitely some physical defense there from the Saints, able to force a turnover. That's what you really love to see.
Here's Zach Davila.
Sub coming in for the Saints there is number 33, MJ Crocker.
Yeah, Fumo playing with a lot of defensive pressure opening the second quarter. And if you're the Fuma coach, I don't really hate that foul, but shows the defensive pressure that they're putting. Zach Davila gets inside. Tough shot. As Zach Davila gets his first points in the game.
Great lay, way to really focus on the rim. He was moving pretty quick there.
Here's Sutton, puts up a 3. Good contest by Charlie Suskin. Davila out to Crocker. He'll drive, gets inside, misses everything. Nate Roberts with the offensive rebound, blocked by Fuma. Patrick Lecky drives, little spin move block, and they'll call a foul there. That one's on Joshua. Believe that's his second.
Yeah, and like we talked about, these offensive rebounds that Fuma just keeps letting up are really going to start to catch up to them as one of the reasons the Saints have been so dominant thus far.
Here's Patrick Lecky at the line. Makes the first.
Yeah, and free throws have been something the Saints were really struggling on earlier on in the year, but now that we've progressed and the Saints have really settled in, done a lot better.
Checking in for Joshua, who just picked their second foul, Justin Canty, who has 5 points already in this game. Lecky goes 2 for 2 at the line. Here's Bowen. Tough shot and one.
The Saints number 10, Zach Davila. That'll be his first, team's first.
That one's on Zach Davila.
Shooting 1, Jonathan Bowen.
Bowen's free throw is good, completing the three-point play. Here's Davila, bringing it up for the Saints. Finds Suskin. Kicks out to Roberts. Roberts to Suskin.
Really physical defense here from Fuma, hoping to get a little takeaway.
Suskin drives, gets it up. He'll get fouled, go to line for two. Fork Union very frustrated by the whistle.
Foul on Fork Union number 13, Connor Marks. That'll be his first, team's third. At the line, shooting 2, Charlie Suskind.
Fork Union has 3 fouls in just a minute and a half. The first one will fall for Suskind. Suskin will go 2 for 2 at the line. Jonathan Bowen drives, puts it up, and one. Another potential three-point play for Joshua Bowen.
Yeah, it really seems like Fuma and the Saints here are kind of just like trading fouls back and forth. Everyone seems to be at the free throw line. These teams need to start paying a little more attention to how they play.
Refs having a discussion with the clock. Now correct the score, 25-14. It's a 10-point game. Davila brings it up for the Saints. Here's MJ Crocker. Gets it to Suskin. He'll drive, kick it out. Patrick Lecky puts it up. And it's just off. Sutton with the rebound. Marks working on Davila. Puts it up, tough shot. There's MJ Crocker with the rebound. Here's Suskin. Almost intercepted there. Crocker will put up a three, and it falls again for the Saints. Here's Bowen for three, and that's 9 quick points for Jonathan Bowen. Throw the spark plug for the Fork Union.
Fuma's scoring, but not in a very sustainable way. Really just kind of chucking up the three ball. And
Suskin almost loses it, blocked by Sutton. And there's Jonathan Bowen with a steal. No, a lot of contact there. That shot is off. Suskin drives, puts it up, blocked by Bowen. Doing that both in, blocked by Canty. Great hustle by Fork Union. Here's Marks, puts it up, fouled. And he'll go to the line for two. Great energy by Fork Union on the defensive end. 2 blocks and a steal on that possession.
Yeah, you got to think that despite the score, Fuma has a little bit of momentum.
And the Saints will go a new 5-man lineup, getting the starters back out. Brady Burnett in, Darius Gray, Gavin Johnson, Harrison Miller.
James Ayers.
And they're not going to go to the line for some reason. They're saying it was before the shot. Brady Burnett comes up with it. Burnett to Johnson. Into the paint for Darius. Hook shot's no good. He'll get an offensive rebound poked away by Bowen. And he'll drive on Burnett. And we'll stay at this end.
Out of bounds, staying with Fork Union.
Fork Union really picking it up on defense in this last 3 minutes.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely a lot of physicality.
The Saints will take a quick timeout here. Still up 10 points. We'll be back.
60-second timeout, and they'll be there.
And we're back. Joshua inbound for Fork Union. Here's Bowen. Working on Burnett. Puts up a three. Just off. Harrison Miller with the rebound. Here's Burnett. Out to Miller. Gets into Johnson. Finds James Ayers. Shot clock at 10. Harrison Miller pulled the mid-range. And that's off. Here's Joshua. Posting up on Darius. Kicks out to Marks. And there's Josh again. There's another three-pointer for Fork Union. Cutting the lead to 7.
Yeah, and Fuma's been hot with that 3-ball so far in this game. A lot of their points coming from that.
And Darius finds Colin Johnson in the paint, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
Team's fourth. At the line, shooting to Gavin Johnson.
4th team foul on Fork Union. Johnson misses the first. Checking in for the Saints. Elijah Brandon. James Ayers comes out. Johnson makes the second. 8-point ball game here. Here's Sutton. Marks. Sutton will put up a 3. High archer is good. It's another 3 for Fork Union. Second in a row after their timeout. It's a 2-possession game as Burnett will hoist a 3. That's a great shot by Burnett.
Definitely a really interesting sequence there. Teams trading the threes, but I really like how methodical St. Chris has been in this one, kind of in general, able to really distribute the ball around and create
that's
shots.
Poked away and stolen by Darius. And he'll get fouled by Justin Canty.
Number 0, Justin Canty. That'll be his second, team's 5th. At the line, shooting 2, Darius Gray.
You'll love to see that 3 fall for Burnett. Halting Fuma's momentum.
Yeah, for sure, and getting their shooters hot is.
Gray misses the first. We've got Stuart Cosby and Wally Jones checking in the game.
Checking in for Fork Union, number 11, Henry Ganser.
Gray goes 0 for 2 at the line. Here's Marks. Gets it out to Sutton. Sutton thought about a 3. Shot clock at 9. Marks. Everything but the bucket there.
Yeah, nice little move to juke out the defender.
A lot of contact. And that's a charge. Henry Ganser for Fuma. Forcing the offensive foul. Here's Marks. A little half-court defense by the Saints. Double team. Trap comes in. They'll call a timeout. 8-point ball game. Fuma showing signs that they can really fight.
Yeah, really started heating up in the second quarter. So we'll be back in about 20 seconds.
Fuma will inbound. Jonathan Bowen, listed as an 8th grader, having a great game. And that's a tough shot. He probably has 14 of Fuma's 26 points. Here's Cosby, posts up, drives in and draws the foul. He'll go to the line for 2. That one on Jonathan Bowen. Excuse me. That one's on Kamari Sutton.
Team 6th. At the line shooting 2, Stuart Cosby.
Cosby will miss the first. It's been a little quiet offensively this game. Cosby goes 1 for 2 at the line. Some substitutions for the Saints.
Yeah,
Colin Johnson in for Wally Jones.
Cosby hasn't had a massive night yet, but he's one of those guys that can really step up when the Saints need him most.
Here's Marks. It's stolen by Elijah Brandon. Kick it out to Burnett, wide open for 3. That's no good. And Fuma. Be great to get a bucket here. Less than a minute to go. Here's Sutton. Bowen working on EB. Puts up a 3. Shot's no good. There's EB. Drives, gets inside, kicks it out. Cosby thought about it, and he'll drive for an easy bucket. 3 points for Stuart Cosby.
And Stu's height is definitely something that really helps propel his game. Really, he can play all kinds of different spots on the court.
Nearly got the steal there. 1 second difference between shot and game clock. Bowen puts up a 3. Almost banked it in. And Elijah Brandon, no one near him.
Elijah Brandon.
And he'll extend the Saints' lead to 11 points going to halftime.
Just kind of caught Fuma off guard there at the end, and that's really not what you want to see if you are Fuma heading into halftime. You had a little bit of momentum with your shooting, but really something like that can really kill it for you. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for the start of the second half.
And we're back. Saints up 11. The 5 on the court for the Saints. Elijah Brandon, Brady Burnett, Stuart Cosby, Darius Gray, and Wally Jones.
So far, Fuma's best strategy has just been to kind of shoot the 3 ball in. They were doing pretty well back in the second quarter, but weren't playing necessarily the greatest defense and were letting the Saints score a lot of points just as they were.
As Stuart Cosby knocks down the mid-range. Tipped out, almost tipped and stolen by the Saints. Great defensive pressure early.
Yeah, and Stu's very versatile with his height and shooting ability.
Joshua drives, puts it up. Stuart Cosby comes up with it. Unable to convert on the fast break. On the floor, Bowen. And here's Canty. Little 2-man game with Sutton, who puts it in. Very fast pace so far in the third. Here's Burnett. A lot of energy on the Fuma bench as Cosby hoists a 3. It's no good, but offensive rebound by Gray. He'll put it up. And that's too easy. That's just what he does.
Yeah, it's not easy guarding Darius in the paint.
Left shot partially blocked by Burnett. Comes up with the steal. Sir Cosby wide open. Didn't shoot it. Here's Gray. Working on Canty. Finds EB. Out to the corner. Jones drives, puts it up. Floater is good. Saints offensively haven't really been stopped.
No, not at all. And it's really been those offensive rebounds we saw in the first half that's
There's Bowen.
led to success.
Lost Jones there. That's a tough bucket. Here's EB. Kicks out to Stu. Wide open mid-range. Doesn't get the roll. And Sutton came up with the rebound.
And you can't just keep letting the Saints take those wide open shots. You really just need to play more sound defense.
And Jones with a deflection and gets an easy bucket off glass. Way to do it at both ends for Wally Jones. Here's Sutton blocked by Cosby. He'll put up to EB all alone. He'll lay it in. Here's Joshua. Drives inside. Stolen by Gray. He'll put up a floater. That's too easy. Saints up 19 now.
And they're going to call a timeout.
And Fuma will take a timeout.
A lot of turnovers there. Fuma's really just kind of shooting themselves in the foot, really.
That's all Saints this third quarter.
Yeah, need to do a better job possessing the basketball. We'll be right back in about a minute.
Saints had an amazing start to the third quarter. Up 19 against Fuma as Brady Burnett gets an easy steal and one. That's not what you want to see if you're Fuma out of the timeout.
13, Gunnar Marks. That'll be
Quick
his
3
second,
points
team's first.
and a steal from Burnett.
Will be at the line for one.
Potential 3-point play.
Yeah, heck of a play there by Burnett. You know, don't take any plays off. Even the inbounding.
Burnett's free throws off. Rebounded by Canty. Joshua kicks out of Sutton. Pump fake. Joshua. Stolen by Gray. He's really doing it defensively this quarter. EB hoists a 3. That's good. Elijah Brandon for 3.
Yeah, we talk a lot about, you know, Stu and Brady, but EB's really that other guy for them that's shoots the 3 ball really, really well.
Here's Canty. Puts up a 3. Misses everything there. Saints will take possession. And Elijah Brandon just last night had 6 points, 2 assists, 2 steals for the Saints. Off a win against Seward.
Yeah, real hard-fought win last night, of course.
A few substitutions in. Stuart Cosby and Wally Jones come out. Colin Johnson and Harrison Miller come in for the Saints. Johnson kicks out to Darius. Johnson drives, kicks out. EB for 3 in the corner. And that's good. That's 2 in a row for Elijah Brandon. The Saints are up 27 now. Fuma can't seem to find anything at the offensive end.
Yeah, and only scoring 2 points in the third quarter. And
that step back 3 by Kamari Sutton is no good.
The 3 was what was keeping them in the first place, and now they can't hit it. So
Bray Burnett gets inside.
It's
has
a total disaster.
Away. It's good defense by Gunnar Marks. As Sutton will lay it in.
Kamari Sutton.
Here's Burnett. Burnett out to Brandon. Another 3. Miss everything there. Kamari Sutton comes up with it. Sutton out to Joshua. Out to Marks for 3. No good. Joshua with the offensive rebound. And 2 second chances for Fuma. And the bucket by Joshua. Here's Burnett. Finds Gray in the paint. They'll put it up and 1. Joshua palms up. Nothing he can do about that. It's great. Will go to the line. Gavin Johnson checking the game for Elijah Brandon. Henry Ganser coming in for Jonathan Bowen. And Gray's free throw is good.
Number 32, Nate Roberts.
Nate Roberts coming in for Darius Gray.
Yeah, really
what a great third quarter.
The 1-2 punch of big men the Saints have. Nate and Darius.
Here's Joshua. Stripped away by Johnson. But Gassner comes up with it. Here's Marks. Can't find anyone. Brady Burnett with the steal. Colin Johnson out to Burnett. His 3-pointers off. And Nate Roberts with a rebound and the bucket. These offensive rebounds have been huge for the Saints.
Yeah, exactly. And Fuma just really hasn't had an answer.
Henry Ganser drives. Puts up a shot. Tough shot. And here's Colin Johnson. Burnett drives. Gets in. And that's just, you find the open lane. Put it up. Easy shot. Sends the lead to 30 for the Saints.
I mean, the wall of defenders just kind of split apart, and Brady just ran right up the middle for that layup.
Checking in for the Saints, number 10, Zach Davila.
And
now with a 30-point lead, the Saints have.
an awry pass from Fumo leads to Saints ball. Harrison Miller comes in the game for Burnett. And Zach Davila. Colin Johnson. Kicks it out. Zach Davila for three. It's no good. And there's Nate Roberts, another offensive rebound. The shot's no good, but he'll get fouled. That's the second time in the last minute he's done that.
First, team's third.
Get the offense.
Shooting two, Nate Roberts.
Way to go for him. 2 offensive rebounds, 2 shots, and he's at the line. First one is good for Roberts. The second one falls. Here's Fork Union. Marks in the corner. Working on Davila. Great defense by Nate Roberts. And that would call it travel. He walked with it.
Yeah, Nate's just got his hands up, and Fuma doesn't really know what to do.
Yeah, he had a really big size advantage on the defender. Bad pass there for the Saints. Here's Bowen.
Only
and Colin
15
Johnson with
seconds
the
left.
steal. Here's Nate Roberts in the paint. No foul there. Or reverse for Harrison Miller. Half court.
Oh, man, I almost thought that was going to go in.
That concludes your third quarter. Saints lead 68-34.
Saints are up 68-34 in this third quarter. Outscoring Fuma by 20. We'll be back for the fourth.
Number 12, James
And we're back.
Number 33, MJ
Saints with a new lineup. Connor Welch checking in. James Ayers, Patrick Leckie, Charlie Suskin, and MJ Crocker. Leckie off the got the rebound off the Fuma miss. James Ayers drives, puts up a floater. Too strong, rebounded by Bowen. Here's Bowen, puts up a three. Bad miss there. Patrick Leckie with another rebound. Here's Charlie Suskin. Ayers kicks out to Welch. Gets to Leckie. Ayers, little spin move, missed everything. And MJ Crocker clobbered.
Foul on number 1, Jonathan Bowen. That is his first, team's first. At the line, shooting two, MJ
Shooting
Crocker.
two is MJ Crocker.
Nice hop to get that rebound.
Crocker misses the first.
only 7:15 left to play. And Saints outscoring them by more than double, if I'm doing my math
and MJ
right.
goes 1 for 2 at the line. Saints up 25. Here's Joshua working on Crocker. Tough shot, too strong. Crocker with the rebound. Here's James Ayers. Gets it to Susskind. Susskind working on Marks. Finds Ayers. Puts up a long 2. It's no good. But Crocker finds it. Lucky in the corner. And Connor Welch tries to keep it alive. Falling out of bounds. Joshua comes up with it. Here's Marks. Drives. Gets inside. Puts up a wild shot. That's no good.
Yeah,
Here's Susskind.
Overall, Fuma's offense has looked really not great this second half, only scoring a total of 6 points. And they haven't been able to rely on the 3 like they were in the first half, and the Saints have really done a better job guarding and committing less penalties.
They had a great second quarter. Looks like they're better than their record shows, but the third quarter really told the story of this game as Patrick Leckie with the 3. And Saints offense has been amazing this game as they have 72 points with almost 6 minutes to go. Last night they scored 58 against Stewart, and they caught James Ayers walked with it. This is a great opportunity for some Saints players to get valuable minutes.
Yeah, for sure. And pay attention to how these guys play, because later in the year during the playoffs they might have to step in for an injured guy.
They'll call James Ayers for the foul there. Here's Joshua shooting 2. First shot rims out. We're going to get Ollie Davila checking in the game for MJ Crocker.
Checking in for the Saints, Ollie Davila.
Joshua's second shot's no good. There's Connor Welch with the rebound. Ollie Davila getting his first minutes of the game. Here's James Ayers. Kicks out to Welch. They'll get a foul on Fuma. They'll call that on Jonathan Bowen.
Number 1, Jonathan Bowen. That'll be his 3rd, team's 2nd.
I think they're just going to let the clock run here.
Yeah, 4:30 left in this game. Here's Ollie Davila. Kicks out to Susskind in the corner. Davila. Here's Welch. Finds Leckie in the paint, double teamed. Finds Susskind in the corner for 3, and that's good for Charlie Susskind. And St. Chris bench was very, very confident that was going in.
Yeah, you saw Nate Roberts stand up there.
Jonathan Bowen. Great defense by the Saints. Trap comes in. Here's Ollie Davila. Davila drives. Gets in the paint. And that's good. Ollie Davila getting his first points of the game as Saints get up to 77. Here's Bowen working on Susskind. Little spin move. Tough shot. He'll get fouled.
Yeah, I believe the clock will stop for fouls and timeouts.
Good job by Bowen there, drawing the contact. He's had a great night for Fork Union. First shot's off. Zach
Really-
Davila entering the game, sharing the floor with his brother.
The story here is 6 points for Fuma in this second half. You really can't do that. It's not going to work against this explosive Saints offense. Then with
Bone will go
77.
1 for 2 at the line.
Checking in for Fork Union number 20, Drew Vandal.
Here's Ollie Davila to his brother, Patrick Lecky. Back to Davila. Ollie drives. And there's Connor Welch, open for the mid-range, no good. And Patrick Lecky, I think he got a piece of it. Great fight by Connor Welch to keep possession. And that's a great possession for the Saints. You love to see that. MJ Crocker getting the Saints up to 79 points.
I mean, why not? Just let the guys play.
Fork
love
Union
it.
emptied their bench as well. Oh, and that shot by Gunnar Marks doesn't fall, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Gunnar Marks.
Marks' first shot is good. One for 2 at the line. Fork Union get the offensive board, but throw it out of bounds. They'll say Saints tip to that, or excuse me, they'll say Saints ball. No, they won't. Say correction, it's still Fuma ball. Personally, I didn't see Saints get a hand on it, but Fork Union, a wild shot, almost banked it in. Here's Ollie Davila. Working on Marks. Connor Welch almost found Zach Davila inside.
Checking in for the Saints, number 12, James Ayers.
Checking in for the Saints, number 12, James Ayers. MJ Crocker will sit out probably for the rest of the game. Minute 40 left.
Yeah, just rotating players in and out to see how they play.
Great defense by Patrick Lecky. Come up with a steal, and James Ayers misses the layup, but offensive rebound by Patrick Lecky will take a 3, and that's a great possession by Patrick Lecky. Kept the possession alive, gets the corner, and immediately, no hesitation, knocks it down. I love it. It's been a great night on both ends for the Saints, offensively and defensively, holding this Fork Union team to 36.
Yeah.
Great contest by Connor Welch.
And I think St. Chris is going to call. Yeah, they're going to call a timeout, probably make some subs. And they're not even going to cut to the actual timeout. They're just going to bring in some guys.
Ollie Davila, no-look pass. Saints kept alive. And there's Charlie Suskin. He's had a great night tonight.
Yeah, and it's really been all these guys that have had a great night. I mean, what's great about this Saints squad is that they don't need one player to go crazy. It's really a joint effort from all 5 players on the court.
Yeah, remarkable team effort by the Saints.
And they're just going to dribble this one out as fans and Scott Jim get up. And that'll do it.
And that's final score, 84-36, a blowout win for the Saints. Fork Union is now 0-15 on the season. Saints move to 16-2.
Yeah, of course, looking ahead, they have that matchup against Trinity here in Scott Gym on Friday. It's going to be a big one.
That'll be an electric one. And we're signing off. Final score 84-36.
Yep, thanks for joining us tonight.